Good morning to a very wonderful Friday here in Sweden. So autumn is, oh god damn it, these ducks. I guess they are hungry. So definitely now we can feel that autumn is kicking in. One sure sign for that is that leaves are now covering a larger portion of these ponds in the valley, which is a good thing, I guess, to see. Finally, autumn is coming, but of course, it's also going to kill the oxygen in these places. I know that there must be sufficient oxygen, of course, because the water gets new oxygen into itself once it's pouring down into the valley here. So that provides oxygen to be blended into the water. And I can also see fish surviving right through the winters. But there's not really a lot of vegetation as such growing in these ponds. If it wasn't for some factors paying into account, then for sure there wouldn't be much living in it, except maybe some mosquitoes and things like that. So like I mentioned before, today is Friday. Friday means end of the week, for me at least. I don't have the duty, so that's very nice. But there's usually a lot of things to be done on the Fridays. Thursdays can be also really heavy. Like for yesterday, I was completely bogged down. Not so much maybe with the plans and the vessels that needed to be planned, but there was a lot of these ad hoc tasks that needed to be settled and cleared. I still have some that I didn't manage to do. One of which is unfortunately for my personal reason to make the video again. That's 2 days in a row now that I haven't had sufficient time or energy to actually make the editing happen. So I have a kind of backlog that I need to settle up for here maybe on the Friday evening and night. I will probably try to do that. And here we go. Here we have a rat. There's a lot of rats hanging around in this area. I think it is because of some form of sewage systems also coming through here. So, and there's a lot of holes and places that they can hide in the slopes, and additional food that they can find as well. And whatever leftovers that people leave behind when they're walking through here, that also plays the part. So there's a lot of families of rats here, I believe, for sure. Just the fact also that this rat is like sitting only a few meters away from me tells the story that it has gotten quite used to being around people, and maybe snagging some breadcrumbs or whatever that people throw at the birds here in the ponds. So they are quite used to it. And is that a big problem? Maybe not during the summertime, I would say. But for the winter times, when food becomes a little bit more scarce and they cannot find it so easily, they will, like any kind of sensible animal, they will look up places where they can find food, which is normally in the proximity of people and humans. So they will go towards the town, and find new habitats to live in for that time being. And yeah, most of them will probably meet their doom as well, with people putting out poisons and traps. But yeah, it is what it is. So, like I mentioned yesterday, I was quite tired. I think I fell back on my bed for like, I would say 9 to 10 p.m. Had zero interest in staying awake and doing anything else than just finishing off my work for the day and getting ready and going to bed. So today I feel a little bit more rested for sure. Got a few extra hours, or at least maybe 1.5 hour extra sleep compared to what I normally get, which is very nice. Once in a while. I would say that my body has gotten used to these little bit shorter sleeping sessions over the years, so the body feels a little bit out of rhythm if it sleeps a little bit longer, but I also realize that it's needed from time to time. So last Wednesday our manager announced his primary candidate for who would be taking on a new position in our team. And as it turns out, it's the same person that I also kind of wished for him to choose. So an offer has been sent out in that person's direction. Guessing that will be sent out possibly today. And then we'll see. But like he explained when he discussed it with us, then we potentially see that the person can first start maybe November or December, somewhere in that time period, which would mean, of course, that we're looking into a period here from October to possibly November, December, so 2 months, where we'll be shorthanded by one person on a constant basis. What we normally do then is, of course, we manage, we cope. Maybe we put some of these more temporary tasks that we do on an ad hoc basis, we put them on hold or reduce the amount that we do, just for the sake of maintaining business continuity. Because we have a primary job, but then we have that we need to focus on, and other things that we don't need to focus as much on, and those would take a back seat in these times, if so. But all things considered, it's a really nice day outside. So it makes me sad to go back and start my work day. So while having that confession out of the way, that's exactly what I'm going to do. So see you tomorrow. Let's see where that brings us. Yeah? Cool. Bye.